Hello, welcome to AnishforU, and this is a different situation. My keyboards, my all keyboards actually ruined. My Astrum is lying over there, and my another keyboard is cut in half, so I have to find the replacement. So I go to Flipkart and trying to order a new keyboard, and unfortunately I am short of money, so I'm trying to get a blacklight enabled keyboard because I work at night, and there are some problems I face for that reason. So I typed blacklight and nothing shows up, and here's come the Flipkart let me down always. They don't give me the proper search result, but after putting I think what I need is RGB lighting, so after putting RGB, yes, and then I get some pretty decent offer. I get three keyboard at the first glance, and the first one is very cheap, and I don't believe that this is a RGB lighting keyboard because it is like 1000, and this one like 9999 from Razer, but it looks good on specification because it is Razer. But what I understand that from the first page I get another, this one is Cosmic Byte, and obviously it is not that good looking, but what the hell is really good from above, and I think at the price of 1200 rupees it is super if it is a functional RGB lighting. And after noticing here and there, going through specifications, I don't find a lot of specification here, so I just read some of those specification, but those are not comfortable and those are not that good enough. So I think I try to get those specification from another website, and that must be their own website. So I headed to their own website, and when I go to their website, I am really much satisfied what I'm looking at, because normally in Flipkart there's a lot of brands out there, but they doesn't have any website, they doesn't have enough product to create a website. But this Cosmic Byte actually has a lot of gaming accessories, keyboard, mouse, headphone, and lot of things. So I think that's good. And in gaming keyboard I get that GK02, it is a GB ZK02. So in specification section they doesn't have anything, but in particularly their normal description has a lot of interesting thing about it. And the thing is, it's normally it is model is GBGK02 Cornina interface. You wired USB keyboard, 7 color RGB blacklight, and I think that's actually good enough for me, because I think I need a RGB keyboard, but it is actually very cheap. It is 19 anti-ghosting keys, so that's great. Easy to clean, and scratch resistance, up to 10 million keystroke, that's okay. And there are some shortcuts, a lot of shortcuts are there. So I don't even spend another time and go to my Flipkart account and Byte. So after getting the keyboard from Flipkart, it takes 2 days, and but they gave me a fine piece of hardware and with a good shielding and packaging. So I think hardware doesn't get any affected, but it is 1000 rupees hardware, so I'm not that much worried because I bought like 1.5 lakhs of hardware from Flipkart and they never get broken or something like that, so I'm not worried about that. And this casing looks kind of gaming based because red, black and all that RGB lightning. And by unboxing it is one hand unboxing. It is done by my rusty old screwdriver. It is a tester for checking electricity availability. So after cutting the seal, I have to open carefully. No, I don't have to do it carefully because I can handle it rough, because it is a gaming instrument, and normally without the gaming graphics card you can do whatever you want to do with those, because those are made to withstand our angry and frustration and all our hatred towards enemies. So they are prepared, or they are tough enough. So this is the first glimpse. Actually this is I never use a RGB lighting keyboard. I use blacklight enabled keyboard, but those are like those are actual RGB, but not these kind of form factor. So I like this bright red back cover because this is red, looks like plasticky. It is plasticky, it is very cheap looking, but it's also very funky, and I like the look, I like the texture, and it's actually definitely looks like a gaming component, because again black and red makes you look good. Actually I am wearing a red shirt, and while replacing my new keyboard with my dad's keyboard and my scrap keyboard, you can see from between my monitor there is a scrap keyboard is there, and there goes the RGB lighting. So the RGB lighting is good, it's really good. I'm troubled with my camera, and it looks good, and I think at the price range this is the best RGB keyboard available, actually available in the market. I think there is 2000-3000 rupees keyboard with RGB lighting, but this one is very cheap. It's 1200 bucks, 1200 rupees, and it is really good looking. Its specification is not that high end, but that not a mediocre one. That's actually good specification, and you can swipe the keys with WASD to arrow key. You can lock the Windows key, you can change the color pattern, and you can do a lot with it. And I think that's the best thing for this keyboard. So the functions are good, the form factor is a little bit bulky side, but weight is not bad enough. It is 800 gram, and there is a lot of functions, and lot of shortcuts are there, and there is, I think it's enough for 1200 rupees. And if you like this unpack, please subscribe, because we do different things. So think about that and enjoy.